Hello everyone, it's your friend the Nightwalker and I'm back with another shelf video. Yes sir, here we go, starting again. Now, same before, you're going to recognize some of these titles over here, and that's because, I just did a haul video last week and I moved some stuff around. And the one we left off with was Doctor and the Devils, which is a really good movie. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start here. So first off, we have Dr. Butcher, MD, Medical Deviant. This was a good movie. This is pretty fun. Gory, silly, good Italian horror zombie movie. And yeah, really good. Enjoy this. It's really good. Just picked this up, Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. This actually be pretty good to review on my old channel, Cinema 77 Horror and Cult Film Lover, especially with the whole sex twist of the character and everything else. Martine Beswick, she was a looker back in the day, wasn't she? I think she still is. We have The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I know people are probably going to be like, are you going to upgrade that to 4K at some point? Probably. We'll see. Not really the biggest, highest up on my radar, but, this movie is fun. I like it. I prefer the classic Chuck Jones cartoon, I'm not really even too interested to see the new cartoon. It's just the same thing all over again. And so, but yeah, I actually would like to see the original Grinch cartoon get a 4K release. That'd be cool. Dog Soldiers. Not a bad movie. Not my favorite werewolf movie of all time, but not too bad. I admit I haven't really actively pursued the Scream Factory edition, but still, yeah. Actually, I think I only got this for $2. So, got Dogma, Kevin Smith classic here. You guys know I love my Kevin Smith movies. This one here is pretty much out of print. I'm wondering if at some point maybe Scream Factory or somebody will re-release this in a collector's edition. I don't know, but yeah, I like Dogma. Good movie. Dolan's Cadillac, a Stephen King movie you don't hear too many people talk about. This was pretty good. Definitely a shout out to Edgar Allan Poe, but yeah, pretty good flick. It's like Christian Slater, Wes Bentley. That guy is good at playing raving lunatics. Everything I've seen him in, he always plays such a raving nutcase, but he's good at it. I reviewed this one a while back on the Body Bags channel. But Dominique is Dead. I remember the trailer for this one. This movie's not too bad. It's not the greatest I've ever seen, but yeah, it's kind of a slow burn. It takes a little bit to get going, but not a bad film. But yeah, I always remember seeing I always remember being kind of creeped out by the trailer for that movie, Dominique is dead. Or is she? Donnie Darko, I admit I haven't watched this yet. The main reason I got it is because I wanted it for the Kevin Smith commentary. I do believe there's, Criterion or Arrow or somebody put this out, but this is good enough for me for right now. So yeah, I need to get off my ass to get around to watching that. Don't Answer the Phone. This movie, it's not bad, but it's not really good either. It's a 70s exploitation movie. It's got Nicholas Worth there as a rapist who's going around raping and murdering women. And, you got a psychiatrist who's butting heads with the cops and they're trying to find the killer. But yeah, not bad. If you like 70s, grindhouse exploitation movies, you'll like that. Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Yeah, you guys know me. I've said it before. I do like me some Wayans Brothers. So this movie's pretty funny. I enjoy it. So glad to have that. Don't Breathe. This movie is okay. I don't think this movie's terrible. I don't think it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. If anything, I gotta be honest, this movie really reminds me a lot of People Under the Stairs. It really has a lot of that vibe to it. But it's not a bad film. It's really not. It's just also too, it's when your main characters aren't really the most likable people in the world, so yeah, it kind of doesn't really, it doesn't really get you to, really get behind them, so. Don't Look in the Basement 2. I've seen the first one. I picked this one up at Zia Records, got it for just a couple of bucks, and I haven't watched this yet, so I honestly don't know if it's any good or not. So another one I need to get off my butt and check out. Okay, we got the Miramax Dimension Dracula series here. I don't think Wes Craven had any input on these, so you know, I think all they did was just slapped his name on there to try to sell these movies because I think they knew these movies weren't really the best films in the world anyway. They figured maybe if they use his name, they could probably sell these better. But yeah, I haven't seen any of these yet. I need to get around to it. I just haven't yet. This one I have seen. Dracula Has Risen from the Grave. This is a good one. This is a pretty good one. Yeah. Is this the one where Rivers of Evil, Young Goose? Okay, no, this is the one that I thought it was. Okay. I thought this was the one where the four guys give it the guy who's a devil worshiper, and he gets them into the ceremony to resurrect Dracula. I think that's Taste the Blood of Dracula. Dracula Untold, another one I need to watch and see if this is any good. Whether I know this is on 4K. I don't know if I want to upgrade this one or not, but I need to watch this first just to see if I even like it or not. Drag Me to Hell. I love this movie. This movie is fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people didn't like this because, when it came out, it was PG-13, and Sam Raimi didn't make an absolute gore fest, and I think that's when it came out, Sam Raimi's going to return to horror, that they wanted Evil Dead, just blood and gore and carnage all over the place. But what this movie lacks in the blood and gore department, it makes up for in wild imagination and fun, creepy scenes. And there are some gross out moments, but still, yeah, I really enjoy this movie. I really liked it. Dress to Kill, Brian De Palma classic. I know this is on Criterion, but I'm actually just okay with just this one here. So, but yeah, good classic. I guess you could call it a slasher movie. If this was made in Italy, it'd definitely be a giallo, but yeah, good movie. I recommend it. If you like slasher type movies, I definitely say check it out. Dreamcatcher. I know this movie gets a ton of hate, but I didn't think it was all that bad. The book was better, of course, but yeah, I didn't mind this movie all that much. I think one thing that really ruins this movie is the fact that Morgan Freeman plays the villain in here, and that's the thing. Morgan Freeman is a great actor, and he can play anything. Anything he sets his mind to, he can play it. But nobody likes to see Morgan Freeman play the bad guy. He's so good at playing heroes. You see him in like Shawshank Redemption or Seven or any of these other movies. You don't want to see him play the bad guy. I think that's one of the things that really kind of ruined this movie. But still, I didn't mind it all that much. I know a lot of people can't stand it, but I didn't mind it. Duel. This movie is brilliant. Spielberg classic. This movie is so good. I highly recommend this. If you like Joyride, you're going to love Duel. This movie is fantastic. If you haven't seen it, seriously, do yourself a favor. Watch it. It's so good. So suspenseful and scary and well done. Keep you on the edge of your seat the whole time you're watching it, I promise. Dumb and Dumber, unrated, good funny comedy. I do have the second one on Vudu, but yeah, I didn't care for it as much. But this one here, yeah, this is a comedy classic. Everybody loves Dumb and Dumber, I think. So good. Dutch, John Hughes. This is a really, really good, fun movie. That was the thing. It's like for a while there, it seemed like John Hughes was trying to make all kinds of holiday classics, and he succeeded in Christmas movies because he's got two of them that are now considered, must-see Christmas classics every year. You got Home Alone, and you got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So this was him attempting to try to make really good Thanksgiving movies. He did this one, and he did Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, and both of these movies are really good. There's a lot of good funny jokes in here. Ed O'Neill is really funny, and yeah, I definitely... I think even though he's gone on to say it's like, yeah, he's not very proud of this movie, but seriously, if you get a chance, you want a good, funny comedy that you can watch around Thanksgiving time, Dutch is really a good one. Early Man, you guys have heard me before. I'm not big on Disney or any of that stuff, but I love, love, love Aardman. For Chicken Run, Wallace and Gromit, Shaun the Sheep. So yeah, I pretty much tend to go for anything that Aardman will put out. So Early Man, yes. Not my all-time favorite of theirs, but still, I really do like it. Double feature here, Easy Money and Men at Work. Yeah, mainly I got this for Men at Work because I like this movie. This movie's a lot of fun. Easy Money is pretty good. My brother loves this movie to death. He really enjoys it. And I don't mind it. Oh, look, young Joe Pesci. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. So, good. Ed Wood, you guys have already seen. I've reviewed this on the channel. I really enjoy this movie. I know a lot of people probably would never watch this now because it's in black and white, but you have a star-studded cast in this movie. I mean, my God, look at that. Just alone. Martin Landau in his, may he rest in peace, but, his Academy Award-winning performance as Bela Lugosi, Rick Baker's special effects, Sarah Jessica Parker, Bill Murray. I mean, my God, you got just all-star cast in this movie pretty much. And that's the only bad part, though, is I think a lot of people will definitely dismiss this movie because it's in black and white. But that's the thing, because you got George, George the Animal Steel playing Tor Johnson. You got Lisa Marie playing Vampira. And it's like, I think if it was shot in color, it wouldn't look as good. They wouldn't look as authentic as they do in black and white. You see them in black and white, they look like the real Vampire. They look like the real Tor Johnson. So, but anyway, yeah, if you could get past the fact that it's a black and white movie, seriously, check out Ed Wood. It's a lot of fun. And especially if you like Johnny Depp and Tim Burton movies. The Editor, I picked this up pretty cheap. I have to admit, the first time I watched this, I really didn't care for it. I know it's supposed to be an homage to giallos and things like that, but obviously the works of Fulci and things, but I don't know. There was something about this movie I just did not connect to. Maybe I need to give it a second chance, see maybe if I warm up to it a little bit better. We got the double feature of El Mariachi and Desperado. These movies I actually would like to see upgraded to 4K. I don't know if El Mariachi would benefit from it so much, but I think Desperado would look really good in 4K. Once Upon a Time in Mexico, I don't think so because that movie's already high definition and it was shot in high def and everything anyway. But considering these two movies were shot on film, I think these movies could possibly benefit from a 4K release. They really already do look really good on just Blu-ray alone. So, yeah, so maybe one day that'll happen. Elizabeth Harvest, another one of those great situations. I got this. This is Scream Factory, right? Hang on, sorry. Yeah, Scream Factory. IFC, yes, sir. Yeah, another one of those great situations. I got this in a pawn shop for $4. Anytime I can get a Scream Factory for $4, it's a good day for me. I haven't watched this yet. I really need to get around to this, but I've heard good things. I've heard it's supposed to be really good. So, but anyway, yeah, really glad to have that. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I've already pre-ordered the Arrow Blu-ray. I jumped on this first chance I got. I got this for only like $7.50. But of course, now I'm going to spend even more money because now Arrow has their version coming out, and I love this movie. I love Elvira. Want to support it. I've always been a big Elvira fan ever since I was a kid. So yeah, get ready because I'm about ready to upgrade that one. Now we got the Embrace of the Vampire movies. We got the original with Alyssa Milano, and I highly recommend this movie just for Alyssa Milano right there. She looks great, totally sexy. This is if you were ever a fan of Alyssa Milano, whether she was on TV and Charmed or whatever, this is if you want to see her nude. And if you want to see it, this is the movie to get. Don't bother so much with Poison Ivy 2. You're going to be disappointed with that one. But yeah, Alyssa Milano in the buff, if you ever want to see that, this is the movie to go for. I reviewed this on my old channel, Cinema 77 Horror and Cult Film Lover, and yeah, good, decent movie. Just kind of like an erotic retelling of Dracula, but you're going to notice that. And we got the remake, which, yeah, the actress is beautiful and sexy and everything else, but just this movie just kind of felt, see, there she is there. This movie just kind of felt unnecessary in a way, but the thing is, like, I reviewed this for Cinema 77 Horror and Cult Film Lover 2, and also on there, it's like, the movie's not bad. One thing I will say, this movie is beautifully shot. The cinematography on here is absolutely outstanding. And the actress is beautiful and everything. But the problem is the actress here is kind of an unknown. And what made this movie such a cult classic was the fact that it was a well-known TV actress in the nude. This here is, it doesn't work as well. But I mean, give it a shot, if you want to see it. It's got nudity. It's all that good stuff if you like that. But we got a couple of Ernest movies. We got Ernest Goes to Jail, which is really, really funny. I like this. And my favorite Ernest movie, obviously, Ernest Scared Stupid. This movie is amazing. I need to get more Ernest movies. I really need to get Ernest Goes to Camp. I want to find that on Blu-ray. That's the thing. I want to get these on Blu-ray. I do want to get the other movies, though, too, like Ernest Goes to School and all that. I was an Ernest fan, so. Clint Eastwood. You guys know I love some Clint Eastwood movies. We got Escape from Alcatraz. was really lucky to get my hands on this. I've only paid like $5 for this, but as far as I know, I think the Blu-ray is now out of print. You still get it on DVD, but I think the Blu-ray is now out of print. So I was lucky on that one. Escape from LA. I've already got the collector's edition from Scream Factory. I got that pre-ordered, so looking forward to getting that. So, yeah. I really do. I feel bad because there are several John Carpenter movies I need to finish out my collection of Carpenter films, like Someone's Watching Me, Memoirs of Invisible Man. I really need to get around to completing my John Carpenter collection. But but I've already got the Escape from LA. I've already got this one pre-ordered for the Scream Factory release. Getting ready for that. E.T., another one. I've heard a lot of people say, yeah, I really should upgrade this one to 4K, which I probably will. But when I get it for a good price. But yeah, I've heard that this one is supposed to be a really, really good one, and it looks great in 4K and all that. So yeah, I'll probably be getting ready to upgrade this one. But E.T., classic movie. I was one of those kids. I grew up, E.T. was just one of those movies I latched onto. What can I tell you? Event Horizon, I just showed this off in a recent haul video. Man, I was really lucky. I did not pay $6.99. I think I only paid like $3 for this. So I was really lucky to get, or $2.50. I think I only paid $2.50 for it. Anyway, so really happy to get that. Got some more Clint Eastwood here. We got Every Which Way But Loose, Any Which Way You Can. These movies are a lot of fun. I got this as a birthday present, and I'm really happy that I did. I love these movies. They are so much fun. They're really good. Just enjoyable movies. And just, Clyde the orangutan. Yeah, just so much fun. We got the Evil Dead remake. I do have the extended cut. It's on my Amazon wish list. I need to get my button gear and get that one. But this movie here, I have to admit, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not like this movie the first time I saw it. I've always told people that I did not like this movie the first time I saw it because I love the original Evil Dead trilogy so much. I did not like this movie. I still have problems with it, but it is one of those movies that every time I watch it, it grows on me a little bit more. I tend to like it a little bit more. I'm going to love the original trilogy more, but, like I said, with this one, every time, that's one of the reasons why I want to go ahead and get the unrated cut too. So, because I got to feel, like I said, the more I watch this over time, just the more it's going to grow on me. And, I think I just didn't like the fact that it lacked the imagination of the original trilogy, but still, it's got its good points. I don't hate it, but Evil Speak. There we go. I just showed this one off in a haul video not too long ago too. And there you go. Approved by Anton LaVey, the head of the Church of Satan. So if you're ever interested, check this one out. Basically, it's kind of like Carrie in a roundabout way. You got this character, he's being tormented by school kids, and he delves into Satan worship and everything to get revenge on those people who bully him. So it's one of those. Excision, very interesting movie. I'm not going to say too much about this one. I want to review that one for the channel. Exorcism of Emily Rose, awesome. I like that movie. It's a pretty good movie. Expendables, extended director's cut. I enjoy that one. The Eye, Jessica Alba. I saw this one. It wasn't too bad. Okay, Kubrick. We got, these are wedged in there. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about the crappy camera work here. We got Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut. I'll definitely probably pick this up if it ever comes out in 4K because Kubrick movies, I think all his movies are going to look really good in 4K. So just set that up there for a while. The Facility, good British, I think it's a British horror film. I watched this one, it's pretty good. The Faculty, another movie I didn't like when I first saw it, but the more I watch it, it grows on me. So. Sorry, I have to kind of hurry this up. I'm starting to run out of time here. Fargo, classic. This movie is so good. I highly recommend this. I haven't seen the TV series, but the movie is amazing. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I know everybody always loves Phoebe Cates, which I do too, but I have to admit, Jennifer Jason Leigh was my crush in this movie. It's like, yeah, I got nothing against Phoebe Cates doing the bikini scene and all that, but just when it comes to this movie, I don't know. Jennifer Jason Leigh was the one who just did it for me. Fatal Instinct. You guys know I love my spoof movies. I always do. This one here is a spoof of, like Basic Instinct, Fatal Attraction, movies like that. So basically like erotic thrillers. This movie is really funny. I enjoy it. Fatso, a brilliant movie written and directed by Anne Bancroft, Dom DeLuise. This movie's part comedy, part drama, but this movie is amazing. Anne Bancroft. It's really sad. She only wrote and directed one movie. It's too bad she never did other ones. I really do think that's a travesty. Fearless Vampire Killers, Sharon Tate, Roman Polanski. Good movie. I highly recommend this if you haven't seen it. Feast. Oh yeah, I gotta have Feast. Good movie. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoy that movie. Okay, we got Ferris Bueller's Day Off, classic comedy. Final Destination 5. I've got the other 4 in a pack. So I didn't mind this one. It's pretty good. Final Wish. I haven't seen this one yet. I'm sorry. I know I'm hurrying through it, but just like I said, I'm running short on time here. We got Firefox and Heartbreak Ridge. 2 more great Clint Eastwood movies. Another great Clint Eastwood movie, Fistful of Dollars. They got that nice Sergio Leone box set coming out. I really want to get that. Forrest Gump. I know everybody's, it's on 4K. This one I'm not really sure if I need on 4K. It's a good movie, but just don't really know if I need it. The Fourth Kind. Not a bad movie, but mainly got this because I got a thing for Mila Jovovich. So that's kind of the thing. So. Frailty. Good movie. Glad to have that one. Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. Hammer. You guys know I love my Hammer movies. I'm trying to get all of them. Frankenweenie. Classic cartoon. Tim Burton. I love the Tim Burton cartoon movies. So, and now basically we got Freddy versus Jason. Okay, decent movie. Friday. How could you not love Friday? Easily one of the best movies in the world. And like I said, I'm really sorry, but I'm about to run out of time here. I know I keep saying that. We got the Friday the 13th series. We got the remake. I do have the collectible tin. I think you guys have seen that before, but got the killer cut of the remake. Got the original. Got the part 2, 3, 3D, 4, and all the way up to 8. And there we go. The only thing is, though, I'm just kind of surprised. How come for Friday the 13th, why don't we get, the 4K Blu-ray of that for the, wouldn't that make sense? 4K for the 40th anniversary. But anyway, that's going to do it for this shelf. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And again, I'm sorry I'm hurried through it, but I'm about to run out of time, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.